Another day, another best bets video coming your guys' way. Before we go over how we did in our last best bets video, let's talk about our comment capper series. If you don't know about comment cappers, we want to shout out people who are winning their bets in the comments. So go right now, like the video while you're down there, then tell me in the comments your favorite bet for tonight's game. Not one of my picks, just any place you like in the NBA. And if it does hit, I'll shout you on tomorrow's video. Benji PN2FX 2 days ago shouted out Kevin Durant over 31.5 points plus rebounds, ends with 39. Absolutely cashed in. Thank you, Benji, for the comment. If you want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, tell me in the comments your best bet for today. For any NBA game tonight, tell me your favorite bet. I'll shout you out in tomorrow's video. Now, how do we do 2 days ago? We took Sunday off, but 2 days ago, a 2-in-1 sweep. We're up to 32-18 in the NBA, making almost 13 units. That means if you put $100 on every one of my bets, you'd be up close to $1,300 for my three best plays. LeBron James over 32.5 points plus assists. He ends with like 35. That was the night he only needed 9 points to hit 40K. He had a great game. Lakers did lose, but all we care about is the bet. Then Fred VanVleet over 14.5 points. Absolutely no sweat. He had like 21 in the third. Then my one missed play, Jeremy Grant over 22.5 points. He got injured playing like 14 minutes, only scored 5 points. Bad call. Probably wasn't going to hit it even if he didn't get injured, but he did get hurt. Bad play. No matter what, I'll tell you my wins and losses every single day. We're up a ton of money. Thank you everyone for supporting. Again, we make videos like this every single day, so go down there and subscribe and like the video while you are down there. I got 4 best bets for today, so let's get into them. Player prop number 1 I got for you is Keontae George over 26.5 points, minus 115 on points bet. No Markkanen, no Walker Kessler. He's averaging just under this recently with I think it was 24-25 PRAs, but plays the Wizards, and this is going to be a high-scoring game. Keontae George has been balling. The over-under for this game is 240.5. The Utah Jazz are projected to win by 6. It's a spread of 6, so it shouldn't be a blowout. He's been officially the starting point guard for the Jazz, plays the Wiz, who surrender the second most PRAs to opposing point guards in the NBA. 2 of the best players for the Jazz are out. I think Keontae George balls out, gets tons of opportunities, great matchup. I got one more player prop on this Jazz team, so my player prop number 2 is John Collins over 10.5 rebounds. You're getting this at plus 100 on DraftKings. I just think there's value here. He's averaging 11 rebounds per game over his last 10 games, and the Wizards are an amazing matchup for rebounds. They allow 49 rebounds per game to the opposing team. John Collins has been getting a ton of rebounds. That is number 1 in the NBA. The Wizards shoot so much, they miss so much. There's so much rebounds to go around. John Collins has been averaging over this line. You're getting plus 100. I love this with some plus money, or at least it's right at even. Right as I'm recording this, Mike Evans just signed with the Bucks, which is surprising, but we won't have to worry about that. Player prop number 3, we got Cam Johnson under 23.5 PRAs, minus 120 on DraftKings. Over under for this game is 210.5 versus the Grizzlies, and Brooklyn is favored by 9 points. That means there's not going to be a lot of scoring, and there's major blowout potential. This is written all over it, 4 unders in the NBA. He's under this in 2 of his last 7 games. I expect a blowout. Only averaging 21 PRAs this season in a game where it could easily blow out, could easily be like a super low scoring game. I like to take unders, and I think there's value on Cam Johnson. He's my player prop number 3. And finally, player prop number 4, Austin Reeves over 13.5 points. You're getting this minus 125 on DraftKings. He's played the Thunder 3 times this year, 15, 11, 14. So he's been around this line every single time, but over in 2 of 3. He has played in 30 or more minutes in 17 of his last 18 games. If you remember, there was that middle of the season where Reeves was getting benched. He was playing like 20 minutes, coming off the bench. That is not anymore. He's the clear starter for the Lakers. Another thing is Davis is questionable. LeBron James is questionable. A ton of those guys are questionable. Good chance they do end up playing, but if just one of them is ruled out, this line is going to skyrocket up to probably 16.5. He's averaging 15.6 points per game. Hit this against the Thunder. This is a high over-under game. I think 240. It's going to be a prime time game. Austin Reeves does step up in big moments. I love the over 13.5 points. Thank you boys for watching. You'll see all my links up here. You got Underdog Fantasy and Chalkboard Streaks. If you're already on apps like Prize Picks, these are just more like Prize Picks. They give out a ton of promos. Like Underdog always has free props. If you use code BROS or the links in my description, they'll double your first deposit up to $100. Then Winnable, I forgot to mention it earlier. I will text you my plays before I make the video every single day before the lines move. Lines are always moving. You're always going to make less money the later you end up playing these plays. Before I even record this YouTube video, I send out my plays for free on Winnable through either email or text. If you want to get that, it's the first link in the description. Thanks boys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.